Rushvenia, thy trumpet lies in the dust. The wind is weary, the light is dead. Ah, the evil day! Come, fighters carrying your flags, and singers with your songs. Come, pilgrims hurrying on your journey. The trumpet lies in the dust waiting for us. I was on the way to the temple with my evening offerings, seeking for the heaven of rest after the day's dusty toil, hoping my hurts would be healed and the stains in my garments washed white, when I found thy trumpet lying in the dust. Had it not been the time for me to light my lamp? Has the evening not come to bring me sleep? O thou blood-red rose, where have my poppies faded? I have certain my wanderings were over, and my debts all paid, when suddenly I came upon thy trumpet lying in the dust. Strike my drowsy heart with the spell of youth. Let my joy and life blaze up in fire. Let the shafts of awakening fly, piercing the heart of night, and a thrill of a dead shake the palsied blindness. Rushvenia, I have come to raise thy trumpet from the dust.
Those words, often repeated on the free airwaves here in Rushvenia, were the last written by that great patriotic poet, Comrade Vasily Koldig, 2 days before he joined his unit in the defense of our great capital, Rushville. As all of you know well, Vasily and his entire unit fought bravely against the Atchisinian filth that attempted to seize control of our beloved city. They died fighting to a man. But it was not Atchisinian rifles that cut down our beloved sons, brothers, and fathers. Oh no. No mere rebel bullets could kill our defenders, no matter how many prayers to Allah accompanied them. No, comrades. Those heroes were slain by treachery. Black-hearted devil treachery. They were killed not by our Atchisinian enemy. They were murdered by Russian tanks, British bombs dropped from French aircraft, and shells fired from Swiss artillery. Yes, comrades, you heard me right. The world has decided to interfere in our war, and let's remember that that is what it is. Our war. We don't ask anything of the feeble Russian bear, nor do we want French economics, nor do we need Swiss cheese. But they have decided that they want things from Rushvenia. And what is it that they desire from our beautiful country? Trade? Diplomatic relations? International cooperation? These things we and they had before they made the fatal decision to meddle in our affairs. No, I shall tell you what I believe. I shall tell you what I know. I shall tell you what every man, woman, and even child in this great country knows. They want our soybeans. They want to rape our precious soy resources and divide the spoils among them. Well, I say, come and try. We all remember what happened the last time the Russians tried to interfere with us. We remember what happened when the Russians sent 2,000 of their Spetsnaz butchers to attack our northern outpost, which was at the time only garrisoned by 50 Rushvenian reservists. Do you remember what happened, listener? Well, let me refresh your memory. We annihilated them. We killed them until the barrels of our rifles glowed red. We gunned them down until the earth itself choked on their foul blood. And I say that if 2,000 body bags didn't teach them a lesson, then let's give them 20,000. And while we're at it, we'll throw in 10,000 Swiss heads, an ocean of Atchisinian blood, and a field filled with the wreckage of downed French aircraft. Are you with me, Rushvenia? Yes, I know you are. I know where your heart lies, Rushvenia, my beautiful Rushvenia. Take courage. This war will be won. We'll be right back after this message from your local militia recruiter. This is Commander Turkey here on Victory Today, the voice of a free Rushvenia. Rushvenia, your land, your home, your people, your family, your children, your love, your motherland. All of this within our simple borders, raised from the earth by the labor of our people, fortified with the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors, submitted in sadness, pain, love, and joy, solidified in the bonds of brotherhood. Now our beloved motherland finds itself in turmoil, from within and from without. Foreign agents seek to break down our bonds of brotherhood, and trod upon the sanctity of the ground of which our forefathers have delivered unto us. Now is the time to rise against them. Mix your blood with the mortar of your ancestors, and add your strength to that of the motherland. With unity as our weapon, we can vanquish any enemy, and the shield of our brotherhood we can withstand any blow. We will triumph in our quest. We will defeat our foes and strike fear into the hearts of our enemies. We will give the world a reason to respect us, and instill in them a reluctance to move against our beloved nation. We are the children of our ancestors. We are the children of Rushvenia, and our time, it has come. Will you answer the call? Will your voice echo with our shout of defiance to the Atchisinian terrorists, to the feeble Russian dogs and their Swiss lackeys? Will you stand with us and say, no further, no further shall the enemies of our motherland advance? Here and now will my bayonet halt their destruction and send them flying like whipped curs from our land. Join the National Free Militia today. Stand with your fathers. Stand with your brothers. Stand with Rushvenia. You are listening to Victory Today, the voice of a free Rushvenia. Welcome back, comrades, and thank you for staying with us here on the voice of freedom in Rushvenia, Victory Today. I am your humble host, Commander Turkey, of the Rushvenian Signal and Broadcast Division. We have all heard the stories of atrocities, war crimes, and other heinous acts of barbarism committed by the Atchisinian bandits and their Russian lapdogs. But the world has seen fit to ignore them. The world, the United Nations, the European Union, and the Shriners have all turned a blind eye to the blood that covers the hands of our enemies. They say the reports from our region are unfounded or unreliable or even exaggerated. But we who have lived through them, we who have lived through these atrocities, we who have lived through the French bombing, the Swiss shelling, and the Russian murdering and raping, know the truth. And today, my fellow Rushvenians, today the world will hear firsthand the horrors we have endured and fought against here in our beloved country. Today they will stand accused not only by our brothers and sisters, but by one of their own. That's right, my countrymen. We have with us today an exclusive tape of one of the surviving Atchisinian soldiers who was captured during their murderous attack upon the Rushvenian baby food factory 2 weeks ago. He will describe in detail the horrors he has personally committed, the crimes his Russian sponsors have committed, and the nearly unspeakable tortures inflicted upon our patriotic Rushvenian brethren by the vile Swiss United Nations troops. He will describe all of this in his native tongue. The translation is provided by an officer of our broadcast division. What you are about to hear is disturbing, but it must be known. The truth must be heard. The world must know why we continue to fight our enemies. They must know why we will not stop until victory is ours. Listen carefully, comrades.
Господин председатель, я
My name is Prachidna, and I was a soldier in the Atchisinian bandit force seeking to destroy the peace of Rushvenia. The attack on the baby food factory, I witnessed firsthand Russian soldiers executing brave Rushvenian soldiers that had surrendered, and then desecrating their bodies with pentagrams. I, acting with my fellow bandits and thieves, executed with knives and machetes 14 young women who were employees of the factory. I also witnessed Swiss United Nations soldiers, torture factory manager, an old crippled man confined to wheelchair. They pushed burning cigarettes into his eyes, and they forced emo music into his ear until he died from it.
Truly, a revolting tale of death. There you have it, my countrymen. From the very mouth of our enemy are the Russians, the Swiss, and the Atchisinians condemned. How can the world community overlook this now? How can any man hear that terrible admission of guilt and not demand justice? It should be noted, comrades, that the prisoner you just heard was treated well for his cooperation. He was given food and a warm place until a prisoner exchange could be made. Unfortunately, his conscience must have caused him great pain, for this morning the guards found that he had taken his own life by breaking the leg off of a stool in his cell and beating himself to death with it. So ends the guilty. And now, my listeners, for the next few minutes, the Signal and Broadcast Division brings you music of resistance, songs to strengthen your valor and courage, all performed by Rushvenian musicians.
нам принесет. Все это страшно, но ведь кто-то должен думать. Всем неприятно, но ведь кто-то должен слушать. Все это страшно, но ведь кто-то должен думать. Всем неприятно, но ведь кто-то должен слушать. О наркомании, несущей смерть всем нам. О том, что спид уже идет по головам. Об экологии и страхе умереть. О телевизоре, который надо сжечь. Все это страшно, но ведь кто-то должен думать. Всем неприятно, но ведь кто-то должен слушать. Все это страшно, но ведь кто-то должен думать. Всем неприятно, но ведь кто-то должен слушать. О нефтяных магнатах и войне в Чечне. О этих людях, о их словах, о диких мыслях, что рождаются в мозгах. О радиации и вирусах в сети. О поп-культуре и деньгах, чтобы нас спасти. О той стране, в которой мы сейчас живем. Нас разбудили, и теперь нам важно все. Все это страшно, но ведь кто-то должен думать. Всем неприятно, но ведь кто-то должен слушать. Все sehen. Zu lange schon quält mich diese Sucht, die mir die Kraft entzieht. Und ich flieh, und ich flieh, und ich flieh. Jede Nacht heb ich ab und ich flieh, und ich flieh, und ich flieh. Heute Nacht heb ich ab, flieg ich frei. Ein kleiner Schritt, es ist kinderleicht. Unendliche Leichtigkeit. Lieber im Tod geborgen als im Leben allein. Kann denn Sehnsucht Sünde sein? Nur noch ein Schritt geradeaus, ich breite meine Arme aus. Ein letzter Gruß, ein letzter Kuss. Was für ein Sieg. Ich springe ab, es ist nichts dabei. Gleich bin ich raus, gleich bin ich frei. Ich bin am Leben wie noch nie in meiner Fantasie. Ich flieg, und ich flieg, und ich flieg. Jede Nacht heb ich ab und ich flieg, und ich flieg, und ich flieg. Heute Nacht heb ich ab, jede Nacht lieg ich wach, jede Nacht bin ich heim, jede Nacht heb ich ab. Heute Nacht flieg ich frei, jede Nacht heb ich auf, jede Nacht steh ich auf, jede Nacht bin ich heim. Heute Nacht flieg ich frei, jede Nacht lieg ich wach, jede Nacht bin ich heim, jede Nacht heb ich auf. Heute Nacht flieg ich frei, und ich flieg, und ich flieg, und ich flieg. Jede Nacht heb ich ab und ich flieg, und ich flieg, und ich flieg. Heute Nacht heb ich ab und ich flieg, und ich flieg, und ich flieg ab. Jede Nacht flieg ich ab und ich flieg auf, und ich flieg, steh ich auf, und ich flieg heim. Heute Nacht flieg ich ab und ich flieg auf, und ich flieg heim, und ich flieg ab. Jede Nacht flieg ich ab und ich flieg auf, und ich flieg, steh ich auf, und ich flieg heim. Heute Nacht flieg ich ab.
And now, comrades, a news bulletin from the front lines in the war for Rushvenian freedom. We go now live to Comrade Major Boris Trinerov, commanding the 13th Rushvenian Regulars outside Rushville. Thank you, comrade! I wish to tell everyone listening about the recent successes we have had in retaking Rushville. Just 2 hours ago, elements of the 13th Rushvenian Regulars, assisted by local citizen militia, drove the Russian and Atchisinian fighters from the tractor factory complex, the soccer arena, and the Super Walmart. We are pressing our enemies on all sides. If you could only see, Comrade Turkey, if you could only see the view. The streets are filled with the burning wrecks of Russian and Atchisinian tanks. The sheer number of dead Swiss soldiers littering the ground, Comrade Turkey. You could truly walk from the edge of town to the Capitol building without stepping on anything except alpine flowers. Stay strong, my countrymen. We are winning! Thank you for your report, Comrade Major. That is all for this edition of Victory Today. Until next time, my countrymen, be strong, be vigilant, and be victorious.